Hello YouTube viewers and welcome to a speed paint. This was my attempt that I have failed at of a 3/4 view, and this is not a 3/4 view. When I was drawing it I thought it was, but no, it's not. It's just somebody looking to the side. I know the difference, I can tell the difference, but whilst I was drawing it, I apparently forgot the difference and kind of just made it look like her head was turning to the side and it wasn't like a full 3/4 view like I had intended it to be. Anyways, you will see like there are a lot of time jumps in which you'll see me sketching, outlining the drawing with a pen, and then next thing you know, like the eyes and the hair will be colored in. I apologize for that. I do lose a lot of footage sometimes when I'm really into a drawing and I'm working on it. My camera will stop and I won't notice, and when I don't notice, I don't know how my camera doesn't record. So if it stops and I don't realize it, I'll just keep going and I lose precious footage, and I'm really sorry about that. Along with the time jumps, you'll see my glasses, get in the way. That's something that is a reoccurring theme among my videos. It's something that I need to not do, because you want to see the drawing process, not my glasses that are rudely intruding upon my work. And that's my fault, really. It's not, I don't do it on purpose, but it's something that I need to not do because it's really distracting and annoying. Also, hands. Hands are like impossible for me. I need to get better at drawing hands. The one hand in this drawing, which is like cut off, drove me crazy because I didn't know how to position it and I didn't know what the hand was gonna do. I didn't want it to be just the face, just the headshot. So I put a hand in to make it more interesting, I guess. But it was driving me mad because I was like, wait a minute, that's not how that's supposed to look, because, the hand isn't supposed to be 10 times smaller than the head. It's supposed to be almost the same size, just a little smaller, in my opinion, which is, I don't know proportions, so don't quote me on that. That's just how I do it. I go by eye, I don't go by actual measurements, which is what you should do if you plan to be like a professional artist, but this is just practice. This is colored practice. I don't intend to, call this a finished piece, because this is just a sketch that I colored in with pen. I didn't even bother to erase the lines afterwards. Anyways, the supplies that I use are the Canson Mixed Media sketchbook, which is great. I love it. The paper holds pen ink very well, and it doesn't tear like some paper does when you're being rough with it. The pencil that I use is an HB pencil. I really enjoy using hard lead because when you erasing doesn't leave like a mark on your paper, and it doesn't smudge as easily as like a HB pencil or something. I use 2 pens, which the blue one I'm using right now and the red one I used before. Those pens were from a pack of like 8 pens from the dollar store. I love these pens. Like all ballpoint pens, will do this, but when I was using these 2 pens, I felt like I was using more than 2 though, because I didn't go in and use a different color like black to shade. I just used those 2 colors and layered them on top of each other to create more depth in this piece. I thought, and plus I'm like really lazy and I just didn't want to use another color, because then I'd have to use it in more than one place, in my opinion. The red and blue harmonize in this because it's a reoccurring thing that you see in this. Those are the only 2 colors that you see in this illustration. So I think that and plus they go very well together in my opinion. So that's, the red and the blue are the only things that I use to color this image. Along with the failed 3/4 view, I also kind of failed at the eyes, which bothers me, but what can you do? It's finished now. So. And bam, this is what I mean. Time jump. It's not that the camera stopped. It's that I couldn't fit because it was such a big file, it wouldn't fit in while I was editing. So, I mean, I'm really sorry about that, but I mean, what can you do? I'm sorry that you didn't get to see my process, but basically what I did for the hair was hatching and then going in blue and putting blue on the highlights where the red is. You didn't miss much because that was all I did for the hair. It was just that, but repeated. And expressions are something else I need to get better at, because her expression is supposed to be worry. Like she's been hiding a secret, and now that you found out, she's worried about what you'll think of her. Or something. I didn't really think of that while I started this. I liked the sketch, so I kept adding to it. And this is what it became. So... And that's it. I hope you had as much fun watching as I did creating. And thank you very much for watching. We'll meet again soon.